What if you could live to 90 or even 100 without spending your final years in hospitals or depending on others just to move through your day? That's not a fantasy, it's reality for thousands of people in Japan right now. Japan has over 90,000 centenarians, and many of them aren't simply surviving, they're thriving. They garden, they cook, they laugh with their families, and they walk on their own 2 feet, without canes, without walkers, without a cabinet full of medications. So what makes the difference? Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 simple, everyday foods that play a powerful role in their longevity. These aren't exotic supplements or expensive superfoods. They're humble ingredients, often overlooked in Western kitchens, but deeply rooted in science and woven into the daily rhythm of Japanese life. We'll explore what these foods are, how they're prepared, and why they work, using real research from institutions like the NIH, Harvard, and the American Heart Association to show you just how effective these habits truly are. And stay with me until the end, because I'm going to share a bonus movement practice the Japanese use daily that has nothing to do with food, but everything to do with staying balanced, strong, and mobile well into your 90s. Most people have never heard of it, yet it's incredibly simple to start. If you're over 50 and you care about staying independent, sharp, and confident in the years ahead, this video is for you. Let's begin with a grain that's been misunderstood for decades, but might just change the way you eat forever. Before we dive in, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Japanese brown rice, or genmai. Let's start with something humble but remarkably powerful. Japanese brown rice, known as genmai. In the United States, white rice dominates. It cooks quickly, tastes mild, and fits neatly into busy routines. But in the process of making white rice, the outer bran layer is stripped away, taking with it the fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, and selenium. What remains is mostly starch, which spikes your blood sugar and offers little lasting nourishment. Genmai keeps that outer bran intact. That single difference means you're getting significantly more fiber to support digestion, more B vitamins for energy and brain health, and essential minerals like magnesium and selenium that protect your heart and help regulate blood sugar. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who regularly eat whole grains like brown rice have a 21% lower risk of cardiovascular disease and a 30% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Those aren't small numbers. That's the kind of protection that shapes how your body ages. In Japan, older adults often start their day with a small bowl of genmai, paired with vegetables or seaweed. It's not dramatic, it's not trendy, but it fuels the body gently and steadily, giving sustained energy without the crash. If you're accustomed to white rice, try this. Mix half brown rice and half white rice. Your taste buds and digestion will adjust over time, and you'll be taking a meaningful step toward better long-term health. Coming up next, a warm, comforting food that's fermented and may hold the key to stronger immunity and gut health after 60. Miso and fermented soups. Next, let's talk about something you may have seen on a menu but never thought much about: miso soup. In Japan, especially among those in their 80s and 90s, miso isn't just an appetizer, it's a daily ritual. Miso is a fermented paste made from soybeans and koji, a beneficial fungus. Through fermentation, it develops natural probiotics, the helpful bacteria that support your gut microbiome, which is your body's frontline defense against illness, inflammation, and even cognitive decline. Here's what makes that matter. A study from the National Institutes of Health found that a diverse, healthy gut microbiome is strongly linked to lower rates of inflammation, dementia, and heart disease in older adults. Your gut health directly impacts how your body and mind age. In Japan, miso soup is often enjoyed first thing in the morning. A warm bowl with seaweed, soft tofu, and scallions. It's gentle on the stomach, hydrating, and deeply nourishing. And it's remarkably easy to make at home. Simply dissolve a spoonful of miso paste in warm water, not boiling, because high heat destroys those valuable probiotics. Add some cubed tofu and a handful of greens. That's it. A perfect, nourishing way to start your day and support a stronger immune system from the inside out. Next, let's talk about a food that protects your heart and brain in ways your doctor would absolutely approve of. Bluefish, the omega-3 powerhouse. Now we come to one of the biggest nutritional advantages in the Japanese diet, bluefish. Fish like mackerel, sardines, and salmon. In the typical Western diet, fish might appear once a week, if that. But older Japanese adults eat small portions of oily fish 4 to 5 times a week. Not large servings, just a piece about the size of your palm. The reason? Omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats have been proven to reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and protect against heart disease, which remains the leading cause of death in the United States. According to the American Heart Association, omega-3s can reduce the risk of cardiac death by up to 10%. But the benefits don't stop at the heart. Omega-3s are also linked to slower cognitive decline, helping preserve memory, focus, and emotional balance as we age. The Japanese prepare fish simply. Grilled with a touch of ginger, steamed alongside vegetables, simmered gently in a light broth. No deep frying, no heavy sauces, just clean, nourishing preparation that lets the nutrients shine. If you're not a regular fish eater, start small. Try grilled sardines once a week, or add a can of mackerel to a salad. Small steps like these add up to real protection over time. Coming up, a colorful secret that isn't just beautiful on the plate. It's packed with nutrients that fight aging from the inside out. Seasonal and colorful vegetables. If there's one thing the Japanese have truly mastered, it's turning vegetables into a daily celebration, especially when they're seasonal and bursting with color. In a traditional Japanese meal, you'll often see 3 to 5 small vegetable side dishes, each with a different color and texture. Deep green spinach, bright orange carrots, purple eggplant, white daikon radish, vibrant yellow squash. Why does that variety matter? Because each color represents a different class of antioxidants and micronutrients that your body needs to fight inflammation, support immunity, and slow the aging process. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that greater vegetable variety is directly linked to lower risk of chronic disease and longer, healthier lives, especially in adults over 60. The Japanese have a principle called eating with your eyes. It means creating meals that are visually balanced and appealing. And it turns out that visual variety also supports gut health, stronger immunity, and sustained energy throughout the day. You don't need exotic ingredients. Focus on what's local and seasonal. Aim for at least 3 different colors on your plate. Steam them, sauté them lightly, or pickle them gently. Simple methods that preserve both nutrients and flavor. Next, we'll explore one of Japan's oldest secrets from the sea. It's rich in minerals, low in calories, and surprisingly easy to add to your meals. Seaweeds, Japan's ocean superfood. Let's talk about a true longevity secret pulled straight from the ocean. Seaweeds like wakame, nori, and kombu. In Japan, seaweed isn't a health trend. It's a daily staple, used in soups, salads, broths, or simply eaten as a snack. And even a small amount delivers an impressive range of nutrients. Seaweeds are rich in iodine, which supports healthy thyroid function. Your thyroid regulates your metabolism and energy levels, and iodine deficiency is surprisingly common, especially in inland areas. Seaweeds are also loaded with calcium, magnesium, potassium, and soluble fiber that feeds your gut microbiome and supports digestion. A fascinating study published in Marine Drugs linked regular seaweed consumption to lower cholesterol, reduced inflammation, and a decreased risk of certain cancers, particularly in aging populations. And the best part? You don't need much. Just a few tablespoons of wakame in your soup, or a couple of strips of nori over rice can make a meaningful difference. Kombu, often used to make dashi broth, not only deepens flavor with its natural umami, it also delivers trace minerals your body quietly craves. If you're new to seaweed, start simple. Add dried wakame to your miso soup, or keep roasted nori on hand as a healthy, savory snack. Up next, the one plant-based food that nearly every Japanese elder eats daily, but most Americans overlook completely: soy, the protein of longevity. In Japan, soy isn't a passing trend. It's woven into the fabric of daily life. From silky tofu to crunchy edamame, and even the bold, pungent natto, soy appears in nearly every Japanese meal. And it's no coincidence that Japan has one of the lowest rates of heart disease and osteoporosis in the world. Soy is a plant-based protein powerhouse. It's low in saturated fat and rich in calcium, iron, and compounds called isoflavones, which have been shown to reduce cholesterol and support bone density, especially critical after age 50. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, replacing red meat with soy-based protein may lower your risk of heart disease by 20% or more. The Japanese enjoy tofu in soups, grilled with soy sauce and ginger, or served cold with scallions. Edamame is a popular snack, lightly salted and satisfying. And natto, though it has a strong smell and sticky texture, is packed with vitamin K2 and nattokinase, both known to support healthy blood circulation. If natto feels too adventurous right now, that's okay. Start with tofu or edamame. Both are mild, versatile, and easy to find at any grocery store. Next, a drink that's been quietly protecting hearts, brains, and immune systems for centuries. And you might already have it sitting in your pantry. Green tea, the daily elixir. No guide to Japanese longevity would be complete without green tea. For many in Japan, especially older adults, it's more than a beverage. It's a daily ritual of wellness and mindfulness. Green tea is rich in catechins, powerful antioxidants that fight cellular damage, reduce inflammation, and support brain function. According to a long-term study from Tohoku University, Japanese adults who drank green tea daily had a 76% lower risk of functional disability in old age. That means a dramatically higher chance of staying independent, mobile, and mentally sharp. The two most common types in Japan are sencha, the everyday tea, and matcha, the powdered form. While sencha is brewed like a typical tea, matcha involves whisking whole ground leaves into hot water, delivering up to 10 times more antioxidants in a single cup. Green tea supports heart health, helps lower cholesterol, and may reduce the risk of certain cancers. It also provides a calm, steady focus without the jittery highs and crashes that often come with coffee. The key is brewing it correctly. Use warm water, not boiling, around 160 to 175 degrees Fahrenheit, to preserve the nutrients and avoid bitterness. Start with 1 cup a day, perhaps mid-morning or early afternoon. Make it a mindful moment. No phone, no distractions. Just you and your tea. Now, remember that bonus I promised? Let's move beyond food and uncover the movement-based secret that helps Japanese elders stay strong, balanced, and independent, even into their 90s. Bonus: the movement secret behind Japan's longevity. As promised, here's the bonus, and it has nothing to do with what you eat. One of the most overlooked reasons why so many Japanese seniors stay agile, pain-free, and independent well into their 90s is their habit of gentle, functional movement woven into everyday life. They don't rely on gym memberships or expensive equipment. Instead, they practice simple but powerful movements that build strength, balance, and confidence over time. Let me share 3 with you. First, shikodachi. This is a wide, grounded stance borrowed from martial arts. Practicing it for just 2 to 3 minutes a day builds leg strength, core stability, and balance, all of which reduce your risk of falls as you age. Second, seiza. This is the traditional Japanese kneeling posture. Sitting in seiza, even a modified version, improves hip flexibility, supports better posture, and encourages mindful, controlled breathing. It can also ease chronic lower back tension. Third, the wall squat. This is a favorite among Japanese physiotherapists. You simply place your back against a wall and lower into a squat position, holding it for 30 seconds. It strengthens your knees, thighs, and lower back without putting stress on your joints. These movements may look simple, but over time, they add up to better mobility, improved circulation, and a stronger sense of confidence in your own body. No fancy equipment, no gym memberships, just your body and your intention. Try adding just one of these into your morning or evening routine. Your future self will thank you. Now let's bring this all together and talk about how you can turn everything we've covered into action, starting today. Final thoughts. Your longevity starts today. So let's take a moment to reflect. We've walked through 7 simple, powerful foods, from brown rice and miso to green tea, that help Japanese elders stay sharp, mobile, and full of life well into their 90s and beyond. We explored the science behind each one, the tradition that holds them in place, and even the bonus daily movements that keep bodies strong and balanced without ever stepping foot in a gym. But here's the most important part. You don't have to move to Japan to live like this. You can start right now, right where you are, with just one small change. Maybe it's swapping white rice for genmai. Maybe it's adding a cup of green tea to your afternoon. Or maybe it's trying a wall squat before bed. Whatever it is, your journey toward healthier aging begins with that first step. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits will you try first this week? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. And if this video gave you something useful, hit the like button so more people over 50 can find it too. Don't forget to subscribe, because next time, we're diving into the Japanese morning routine that energizes the body and calms the mind, even for those in their 80s and 90s. Until then, take care of yourself and keep moving forward.